All right, let's see. So the biggest mover on today is PXMD. Good morning, Danielle. Yeah, another IPO going crazy. I saw it yesterday closing up. That's why it's on my watch. I kind of take notes from the previous day and I saw it. And also BIAF is a IPO. So I'm gonna be watching both of those. These IPOs have been giving moves, but the problem is yesterday, it was the first day of the month and I did not want to start off the month red. And so I was like, look, if this thing can pay me, I'll take the payment, whatever it gives me. If it stops me out, okay. But yeah, being the first of the month, I'm not trying to start off on a bad foot. What's up, One Life? I saw your request yesterday, so I made sure that wrench was off of you. I was reading back. Sometimes I don't have time to read the comments during stream, but I do go back and look at them. Make sure no one's putting in cheat codes or anything. What's up, Daniel B? So we got more IPOs that are making moves. PXMD. We also have BIAF. I don't know what BIAF is gonna do. I remember it's a cancer, something to do with cancer, but PXMD I really didn't look into at all. I don't know what it is, so let's go see what it is. All right, PMXD, where'd you go? Oh, I typed it wrong. That's why. PXMD. Pax Media. Pax Medica. Okay. So they had their original price, and what was their original price? Let me turn this off. Original price via Pax Medica, a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. This is another pharmaceutical company. I don't even know what they work on, but we've seen these pharmaceutical companies make some big moves and then they just kind of wash out. Uh, Medica has 2 employees registered on this site. What do they focus on? Purinergic. Oh my goodness. Purinergic. Yeah, purinergic drug therapies. Okay. COVID-19 syndrome. Okay, fatigue syndrome. Yeah, okay. This is another one of those that is kind of questionable. They opened up in 2020, don't have a long history, and just IPO'd like on 8/26 of this year. So last month on the 26th. But they are up 60 something percent. Now we are on the second day of the month. And yeah, first day of the month was very small green. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna lock in whatever it gives me and get on down. If we look back at HPCO though, this is the wait. This is the pop down here where I got in like 860s. It did end up ripping up there, but just gave everything back. Didn't hold any levels. Came back down to this same 875 and just went on down for the day. Just could not hold those levels. And then Snap was another one that Rudy had called out that he was looking at. It actually came back up here to this 1162 level and held that level 1162 and has popped through it to 1180s on Snap. I believe UVXY was one that I think either SB called out or somebody called out, but it has been taking a turn downwards since yesterday. Had a nice little pop up here to 1091 and has had a little descent into today. CMRA, what is this doing up here? This was one that I saw yesterday, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody had called that one out, but it's going flat. All right, let's read some of these chats. Okay, so PIXY. Dang, be called out PIXY. Let me see that one. And then no, I didn't trade BIAF at all. I saw it. It was IPO. I think it opened while I was out. I wasn't even here. So yeah. That one went up to $15 and crashed down here back to the $8 and then had a gap up here in pre-market. So I'll just be watching to see what really wants to stand out on a Friday on the second day of the month. Let me look over here at my oil and all this stuff, see where it's settling at. So again, oil has come down here to this 86 level, 85 level, and had a little bounce. It has come back into this descending trend though. So we'll see if it can continue to get pressed down to this 85 until it breaks it. And let's see, NQ doing the same deal. Had a little bit of a bounce there off the 12,000s. Yep. I think we're just going to see that all over. Yep. But we'll see what that wants to do. But yeah, let's look at PIXY. That Daniel B called out, and then you called out, One Life called out VRAX. I did not trade either one of those. And appreciate that like button. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. No, he said you didn't read his message. He said it was supposed to. I forgot what he put in there. He put something about the date that he was supposed to start. That. Let me see. On being streaming. I know he had put some kind of date in there. I looked at it, but yeah, it's just not in my head like that. Let me see his streaming schedule. It's gone. Maybe he put in a day trading chat. I really cannot remember where he put that. Whatever. I'll ask him and let y'all know. I don't know. I don't have it on top of my head. Oh well. Let's see. One Life, you traded the warrants yesterday and made a killing on BIAF W. So the warrants yesterday, let's see, 288 hit a high of about the $3, but definitely got moving. Are you still holding some warrants, One Life? And then CP VRX. All right, let's look at these. BIAF going flat right now. Oh no. Let's see. VRX VRX had a nice little rip into the aftermarket. Like I said, I was not around after 9:30 when I got off. I didn't even look back at the market, so I don't know. But yeah, VRX definitely had a little nice little move up there. PIXY. Dang B, why'd you call this one out? It's come down to 17s. It may be something for shorts, I guess. If it can break down this little back that it has down to the 14, but I don't know. SPY coming back up to the 400 even. You was in and out. Yeah, that's a smart move on that one. I didn't even know. So with the warrants on IPOs, the warrants open up with the IPO. I thought it took a while for them to well, I guess how does that even work? The IPO comes out, and then does that happen every? I don't think that happens every time where a stock has warrants out already. I don't know. I have to look into how the warrants work with IPOs. Oh yeah, this is a long weekend, isn't it? So Monday will definitely be a nice little break day. Got about 15 minutes to the bell. PXMD is coming on down. Shopify looks like a good option, bro says. Shopify. Shop. Shopify. Let's see what they got going on over here. Shopify came down. Has tested this bottom multiple times right above the 30. So strong support testing area there. Tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 times into this 30 level. And looks like it has a range in here. Put a resistance down here where it's kind of been holding. So from 30 to 40. Does it have any kind of news on it? Shopify. Okay, top financial stories on Thursday, September 2nd. Today's Thursday? Oh, what? Thursday. Okay, whatever. I'm going to ignore that. All right, so let's look for Shopify here. GM, Amazon, MSI, Amazon. Where is our good old friend Shopify? I might have already passed. Oh, there it is. Okay. Earlier this week, reports emerged that Snapchat parent planned to cut 20% of its workforce, joining a cohort of tech companies like Tesla Inc. and Shopify Inc. that have announced layoffs in the last 6 months. Okay, they have layoff news. Is that good or bad, though? I guess they are creating jobs. Nah, they're all these companies. I don't know if layoff news is gonna play well for Shopify. If we look over here on the daily chart, it's right back down here into this bottom that it had previously way back here. 40s down here to the 30s again. So that is a previous level that it came down into. We just have to kind of see if it can stay within these ranges. Let's see what else we got. One Life. I got a unlimited version. What's up, GD? Let's see. SB, are you still interested in UVXY? Are you trying to get a low buy down here when it returns to the 931s? Because I know it came up here and made a nice little what looks like a channel of resistance. And it has a level of support down here at the $9, right around here. In this range. So I don't know. It's actually bounced in here before on this range as well. Let me look back on UVXI. UVXY. That daily chart, though, definitely has been suffering some losses. Yeah, it's right at the bottom, though. At low of the 87, higher low there, right at the 9. So looking questionable. But overall, looks like kind of death. And this is ProShares, what does that say? The automotive ETF company. Automotive, I guess, ETF company. Um, One Life says UVXY is tricky to trade. Better off trading the inverse. Um, and then SB, do you think that was someone else? Okay. Yeah, I know someone came in and said something about that one, but definitely got a nice little bottom that is coming into. 7 minutes to the bell. Biggest volume mover so far is PXMD. Recent IPO last month on the 26th. They have, I think, 2 employees kicking out everything that's needed for them. No, not that one. Yeah, Pax Medica, based out of the United States, New York, Tarrytown, New York. This one's got a little bit different setup than HPCO had yesterday. HPCO at least had like resistance that you could see here in the pre-market, which was the $9. It came under the 9 and just held, and so that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit, but did end up just throwing a wick out there to the 1154s and then coming on down. You guess you can bet on UVXY that the market is going to zero. I don't think any of these markets are just going to flat zero except yeah, I don't think any of them are going, because it's just too much money moving around nowadays for anything to go to zero. If it hits zero, then a million people will buy it. I could just see people sitting with their long-term orders at 0.00001 on the market for $5 million. All right, we got 4 minutes to the bell. PXMD has a top up here of the 583 top. We'll see where it ends up landing. Yeah, because the only reason I had the questions about the warrants, because I know sometimes with options and shorting IPOs, it doesn't all come out at the same time. But with warrants, it may be different, or it may just be certain stocks that come out with warrants. I don't know, but I want to look more into warrants and see what they have to hold. Oh, SB called out CMCM. Something up 40 something percent. Very low volume though, and a higher float. let's see what kind of flow this got out here. 43.2 million. It definitely it must have just went up and shot down. Not even a million shares in trading though. Let me see what's the reasoning behind this one. CM. Whoops. CM. Let's look over here on TOS real quick. CM came from 67 cents and jumped up here to the four. Wow. Jumped up here to the 487. Somewhere up here. Actually went higher than that. It went up to $9 in pre-market. So that's 5. And I don't see any more history here on this daily chart. It says Cheetah Mobile 1-for-5 reverse split to go in effect today. Yeah, 1-for-5 reverse split. I usually don't mess with splits. I just let them have their way. CM, and that's probably why it has the low volume. I don't know, man. I just do my thing and keep doing my thing, and we just meet sometimes, and you know, we just have very, very busy schedules. When 9:30 hits, my phone starts to just go off. Meetings and everything else. So that's why I kind of close the stream down at that point, because I don't know when I actually need to be like, okay, I got to go now. I got to do this, get this done, blah, blah, blah. Too many things to keep up with. PXMD shooting up there just a little bit to the $6 going on up there. Six tens. Getting a nice little push down off that 615 level. What's up, Lori? One Life, you said you're moving to Puerto Rico for tax haven benefits. They're not taking my wealth. Well, I think you love where you live too much to move. All right, 582. Top side 616. So PIXY was what Daniel B was calling out before the open. It's getting a little lunch up, but just does not. It's got 37,000 in volume. HPCO also continuing to kind of hold there, not really making any moves. Virax coming back down to the $5. Shopify threw a little wick up there and coming down as well. CM halted right there at the 538. Remember, this is the reverse split, and reverse splits, I don't remember those ever doing well. Snap coming on down back through this area that it was holding of the 1161. UVXY 950 with a small little 10-cent bounce there. The SPY coming down as well, back off the 400s momentarily. All right, let's jump back over here, see what's going on. So our higher floats, we see Amazon's red, NU is green. One Life, did you get back into NU? Are you still making plays on NU out there? It's got 2 million shares traded there. It's green on the day. Siga's down. Revlon still being crazy. And then for the micro floats, not too much volume down here. So let's just put NU up there and see what it does throughout the day. BIAF, big buying pressure off that bottom. Went down there and touched the 9 real quick. Like it could get a little bit volatile. Oh, it's into a halt. Okay. I was like, what? So BIAF into a halt. One of the few that's green on the day. But it's going to have to get some trading. Man, if you move to Florida One Life, I can just see you with a whole alligator as a pet. I can just see you sitting out with like a iguana on your on your side while you're sunbathing under a tree with the anaconda in it. I don't know, man. One Life, I don't know if you're ready for that year-round humidity in Florida. There are some good days, but they are definitely on par with us here in Mississippi with the humidity. Your sweat will sweat. What are you talking about? Censor? No, One Life told me to take his wrench. Yeah. I don't censor anybody. If you ask for something, you know, DB always jumping to conclusions. He be on the trampoline, man. Exactly. They love coming in here too. I mean, Lauren, they always come in here. They just ruin the chat. They're like, check out this site and this site and this site. BIAF should be unhalting. Let me lost track of that halt. Halted at 934. Should be opening up at the 930, 937, 939, 37. So in a little bit, PIXY. CMCM. GD, you want to complain? You won't complain? We we all DB, man. Wow. DB, you know you're a nice moral person. You don't like watching any vulgar, unsavory content. CMCM is also halted up 31%. So we're seeing some halts today. Drug is also up DRUG, one that we've seen multiple times. Drug big up movement, and yeah. So drug and PXMD going at it right now. No. I didn't get in B. It's halted. No, I wouldn't touch that thing right now. Gonna see what kind of downwards movement it wants to give after this big buy up. How much do they want to push back into this $9 area? Definitely some buyers up there doing some stuff. Here on the hour chart, it had the 1140s as a top. Let's see if it just shoots through the 1140s here. 1141. That was the previous top. What will be the reaction up here at this top? I'll put it as resistance for right now. Short-term resistance. It may just continue going. We'll see though. Well, we also watching for, let me see when CMCM is going to unhalt. CMCM halted at 936.47. So that should be a 41.47. It'll be opening up in like a minute. Drug getting a nice little pullback here as well, back to these levels. Had a high up here of the 239s. Resistance. Pulling back to the support down here. Possible 210s, $2-ish area. So letting that one play as well. Trying to keep my eye on this stuff, but they're moving. PXMD giving up the ghost, down 12%. I'll go ahead and take that one off. We'll call that one a failure on a Friday. Shopify, oh my goodness. Okay, well, Shopify definitely testing those 30s hard and heavy there. Be careful on that one. I don't know if that's a day trade. Snap also taking moves like that. SPY, NU. So we'll just keep an eye on what's really moving here today. Pixie halted up. Danny B called this one before it even opened when it was down here $17. Halted at the 1993s. Drug still making moves as well. So we're gonna see what wants to play ball here today. Drug coming on back down. $2, or actually the 188s down here is like really reversing the trend. But on our chart, it looks okay. Coming down here to test this 209 level. Only up 12, well, 37% on the day since pre-market, but 12, 13% since the open. CM halted going down now. That must have been a quick open. I didn't even see it open. And then BIAF continuing up as well. Right over this resistance level of the 1125s. Somebody either fat fingering or there's somebody getting in big on the short side here. A million shares traded on this 5-minute candle as well. Drug going on down there to the 2. Drug kind of having a similar setup to HPCO yesterday. Let me see if Drug has any kind of news though today. Nope. No news on Drug. On the daily chart on Drug is always kind of unpredictable. But it's back below this level of the 219, sitting right on the 200 moving average once again. Last time we saw this, it came down to 200 in some kind of way, popped back up. So it's one of those unpredictable ones on Drug. Pixie, big dump down here off the $20 level. Doesn't have much volume at all. Big rip from the 17s up here to the 20s though, and now we'll see where it wants to settle down. Opening, wow. Look at this little pebble at the end of this. Can it come back for a retest? This almost looks like a gap down a little bit. 1884 down here, right here to the 18s. Okay. Very, very small volume there on that one. Let's check out Shopify again. Shopify continue to pick up momentum to the downside. It is, if we look at this as a head and shoulders pattern, this 3050 that is coming into could be a shoulder, but I don't know. I will kind of wait to see if it can consolidate around this 3050 for a move back up. But here on Friday, when things dump like this sell-off is could get some continuation into, especially going into a long weekend. BIAF, Pixie, Drug right here at the bottom. Needs to hold up this $2 level though. CM has not yet opened up. That one halted at 942. Should be opening up at 4703. So in a couple of seconds, CM will be opening. Drug starting to show a little bit more red. 15-minute, we can see the resistance now. Clearly on the 15-minute. 240. A little bit of support around here at this 210 level. CM 47 should have opened up. It did not open up, so this must be a 10-minute halt on that one. Pixie back up to 19s, going and reclaiming some ground there that it just lost on a dump. BIAF hanging around the top. I want to see how it holds this 210 level. CM opened up, going down to the fives here. Has a bottom of the 446, only up 2% on the day, so definitely not an obvious one. Shopify down here at the bottom, getting a little bit of buying pressure off that 30-50 that I was pointing out to you guys. That 30-50, 30-50-ish area is where it's may get some consolidation and a small bounce back up, but it is red on the day, so you will be playing against the shorts heavy. It's in their favor. Ball's in their court. Snap also coming down to this previous level, where I saw some resistance at first the other day at the 1125-ish level. HPCO, that one's done. I'm not going to watch that one. All right, BIAF, clear resistance up here now, 1289. Resistance. 15 minutes showing the same details. And now CM is halted going up on very low volume. Drug also popping up a little bit from the 210s up here to the 225s. We'll see how this range wants to be retested. Has a bottom on the 15-minute of the 190s that it does not want to see. Drug opening up a new candle here. 22 million shares traded on Drug. Drug getting a nice little push down here back to the 210 level. Plenty of buying pressure between this looking like this 190 and up here to the $2. Pixie, wow. Pixie with another upshot up to the 21 this time. So if Daniel B is in that one, he is doing well. BIAF giving up the ghost. There we go. So now we're seeing a clear level of shorts up here. Big pull down. We'll see how this hour close up. Never mind, it's in a halt. Halt going down on BIAF. Halt on Pixie. And then Drug is going kind of flat. CM. So we got a bunch of halting stocks here. Nice, Daniel B. Drug making its way back up to the 25s here. Making a lower high here, right at the 25 level. See if we can see a slight trend or something. The only other things I'm seeing right now is Nvidia and AMD are some intraday movers, but Nvidia had a nice little gap down here, from the 150 down here to the 137s, and continues to push down off of this gap fit, or not gap fill, but gap down. AMD had a little bit of a gap down, filled that gap partially, and now it's headed down as well. Let's see what oil's doing out here. We just got to open on CMCM. And this is the reverse split one. Don't think that one's going to see much action. Pixie is now open as well. Drug 128s was the high. Let's see what it does around this 130. 230s. Very small breakout there. 28 cents up to the 29. So a 1 cent breakout and then some pressure there. Lower high on the actual 15-minute. See if that continues to hold it down. Looking for those shorts to take a little bit of control here. Pixie up to the 21.19s, holding there. Well, was holding there. BIAF is not opened yet. Let me see what time BIAF is supposed to open. 51.53, 56.53. So it should be opening here in a second. There's the open. Will it continue to get pushed down here? 10.75s, yeah. Only up 4% now, so it's kind of lost itself a little bit, especially in comparison to these other ones that are up. Drug getting a slight push down off of those 230s. Pixie back up over 21s, holding over the 21.25. Very volatile little one. This thing moved from 18 up to 21 in one bar. Daniel B playing those low floats, man. Pixie up to 22.50 just that quick. BIAF came down here to the 1050s quickly. 15 minutes still showing red though. So we'll call this a little bit of resistance level here on the day. 1285 down here to the 1179. Somebody's got 27,000 shares to get filled up here right under the 30s. Let's see if they get a full fill and see a push down here. Over here on the ask though, 300,000 shares up here right at the 30s. Did it get filled? No way. 300,000, it didn't move at all downwards. Okay, now it's reacting. Okay, I was about to say, how in the world they get that big fill up there and it didn't even move down at all? 28 million shares traded on that one right now. CMCM continue to go flat. I really don't like this pattern going flat like this. Even if it does shoot up, I just don't like that pattern. $225 is becoming a little heated area here for drug. BIAF went down very quickly after looking like it had a little strength, showing a lot of weakness here under this previous level that we've seen twice now as resistance. Into another halt, going down 2% on the day, so taking that one off. And continue to watch these up here. Pixie, Drug, and CMCM is also looking like it wants to go down a little bit as well. It might be into a halt. Yeah, CMCM into a halt going down as well. We keep our eye on Drug then. One Life, you said it's into your overbought range. We'll see. Are you trying, One Life, are you trying to short Pixie now? Wait a minute. Daniel B is being extra. Okay, he says it was easy to trade. My 250 EMAs said to enter at VWAP plus RSI was around 30 with. Oh my goodness, Daniel B. That man. Hey, you did it, man. You did it. I have nothing bad to say about your trade, man. You did it. Drug coming on down. Pixie up to 22.22 again. Pumping on up there. Pixie up to 23 now. Continue to push higher. How to test back down. Let's get this test down to that 210 again. CM still hasn't opened up. 10:01, so it should be opening up here soon. 10:06:01. Couple seconds. Let's see where this one opens. Opening right there. Lower open. Just kind of going sideways, really. Will it start to make these lower lows? Previous low was 482. All right, drug back down to 210 now. Looking for this how this hour candle is going to close within this range. 192's down here. The bottom only up 7% now. Our chart still green, getting some sell-off to the downside, holding right at the $2. So we'll see what happens. Pixie still up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take CM off. And I'll just watch drug here. Right at the bottom of this previous level. Can it push any lower? Our candle closes in 15 something minutes. Still getting 1,000,000 shares, right around 1,000,000 shares traded down here as well. Did make a lower low though on the 5-minute and on the 15-minute, so we kind of got to be careful on that. Pixie back down to 19 now. So it's falling off. Waiting to see what drug wants to do down here on this little dip down. Right at the $2 level. Re-entering this little area here, trying to hold the 210s there, finding some resistance there. Let's actually look. Can we even put a trend line on any of this? Possibly. Testing the 210s right now. I'd like to see a big fail and then a return to the 210s. Two 11, 212s. Where are the possibilities? So just barely holding up the 211s here. We'll see what happens. It's just very unpredictable. I mean, on the 5-minute, it's unpredictable. Starting to get some buying down here. I'm gonna pick up some down here towards this 210s. If it can hold, that would be great. And I can just add some more in there lower, because it is holding this level up. 206s. Yeah. I may wait to this 15-minute closes. I'm gonna wait for the 15-minute to close for confirmation. Still nice and red on the 15. Got 2 minutes left. It's gotta hold up these right under these 210s. And let's see the bottom here, the 204s. 1 minute left on the 15-minute. 50,000 shares came in there for some reason. Can we get a push down through the 207s, or will this hold here? Getting a little bit of holding down there. 210s is where I'm looking for an entry, if I can get it. Did open up the new 15-minute candle with a high there, a low there at 204s. So I may give it a play down here off this bottom for a test back up into this range up here on the hour chart. Can we see those 209s on the bid? Entered there with I put my stop at the 205. $2 be out. 300 shares in, and I put 199. 199 will work. There it is, a nice little pump up. So break of 199, I'll be out. Entered 300 there, looking for a nice little pump up. And it's re-entering this this previous level up here. So I want to see how it holds and if I can move my stop up to the 210s now. So coming on up, we'll see what it wants to do above the 210s. This point, what's the bottom of this candle? Bottom of this candle is the 207s, looking for it to hold the 210s. If it splashes down, oh well, I'm giving it room to play. Just need to see those 210s hold here. 210s getting tested again, holding up here a little bit, just giving it some time. 212s, nice. So it's re-entering the range of the shorts, retesting these shorts. I'll be looking to lock in some profit. I'm up only 5 cents right now, but looking for that 210 to continue to hold here. 214s, 213s, 215s. Looking for it to break VWAP. If it can break VWAP, then I'll use the bottom of this candle, which is the 207s, as an out. Re-entering. Go ahead and re-enter this range, please. That'd be lovely. All right, so 207's looking like it's going to become my out, and that'll be break even, basically. 207. Looking for the break over VWAP, though. If we can get that, retail traders will come. Two 17s. Come on, break VWAP so I can put my stop in. Move my stop up to break even. Okay, higher open there. Let's see if we can get a push up. See if we get those 215s to start to pop here. Could not get them. Still giving it room down to the 199s. If it wants to crash here, oh well. I just take that as a little loss. But looking for those buyers off the 210s here again. 211s. 211s getting a little bit of buying there. There it is, some buying off of that 212-ish area. We just need a break up, that's all. $213 small pop. Somebody's right at the 210s now. 210 touch again. Looking for this break above VWAP. That's all we need. Two tens getting some more bouncing here. Do they want to hold it? Two tens again getting tested here. 210s. Can we see 211s back on the bid? There's 211s. All right, so at this point, 207 is looking like it's going to become my out. It's just hovering at the bottom of this range, and people are collecting right here at the bottom of this range. I want to see it get back up here, though, if possible. Can we get a short squeeze? Just a temporary short squeeze. 13s popping back up there. 15s. All right, so 207. If it can pop, the high of this is 217. If it can break 217, 207 will go ahead and as my stop. There we go. All right, 207s. Can we get this break? Looks like a double top there. It's got to break this. Yeah, we need to see 18s on the bid. Okay, opening up a little bit higher. Got to see the 18s on the bid. $15 looking bullish. Hour chart's looking bullish. So we want to see the 5 minutes start to reciprocate the message. Can we see those 15s back there on the bid? If not, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in. I can always get back in. This risk is break even. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in at 207 if it wants to crash. So stop right there at break even basically. If it can't get over the 217s. 215s. Looking to move up to the 210s was the struggle point. But giving it some time here. All right. And will I be out? 207 break. I'm out. Out right there. $2 loss. Did not do what I wanted it to do. Could not break through VWAP. So yeah. $2 loss on those 300 shares. Pixie still doing this thing. So we'll see what Drug wants to do. It may have to take a little bit more time here. Made a lower low here, coming back up to the 206s. Gave it a shot though. 15-minute has gone red though. We'll see. I can always get back in. But yeah, just had to cut that one right there. Popping back up there to the 206s. But now I don't really trust it. We got a new section of short resistance here between the 217 and 210s. But yeah, I can get back in. Giving it a second to figure out what it wants to do here above the twos. $15 will close up in 2 minutes. I am willing to re-enter at the 207s though. Ooh, nice little buy up. $15 looking very nice now. So I could risk this 201, be the risk here. So I'm gonna risk the bottom of this candle here, 201, back in with 300 shares, so $2. Stop. 199 again. We'll repeat the process if it can get going upwards. So yeah, put my stop in back down here at the bottom of this wick. And my entry now is 210, so 3 cents higher than I was originally in. But we'll see if we can get a run up here off of this level. Opening up a little bit higher. Let's see if we can get those 210s to actually hold this time. 212s. And at this point, my out will be the 207 again. That'll be a 3 cent risk if it can't move up any higher. So 207s. Let's see you get those 215s if possible. Right now, my stop is still where it was. Right under the $2, 10 cent risk basically. So 30 bucks risk. If we can start breaking new highs, the high here is the 212, and I'll move my low, move my stop up to the 206. Two 208's there, so 206 is coming into play. Let me get my 206 ready, 205 ready. See if it can start popping up over the 210s again. Can we get any pop up? Can we see 215s? And my out, I'll put at 204. That'll be a 6 cent risk here if it can start popping through the highs. Some more buyers coming in. Let's see if we can actually get a pop and move this stop up a little bit. This is a higher low. Two tens just not showing their face anymore though. Two ten up there very quickly but could not hold. Yeah. New candle opening. 210 still not showing their face. Just not seeing it. Let me also make sure I keep an eye on the volume here. Volume 2,500,000. I don't know. This thing can do whatever it wants at this point. I'm going to use the bottom of this 15-minute as an out for now. Looking for that 210 to start the hold though. Yep. All right. 204s, I'm getting out. Getting out. I don't care what it does. I can get back in if I need to, but it's taking a long time here. See the low of this candle, 208, would be a 2-cent risk here. So 208 is where I'm looking. Should not be taking this long. All right, so 208 is my new out here. If it can't get past VWAP, then I'll just get out. I'm good. I'm not going to get punished for this. If it can break VWAP, my break even 210 will be where I'm getting out. Yep. Another short episode here. Yep. Don't like that. Two 15s just cannot hold. See, I drew these trend lines. I didn't really know where the exact trend was, but looks like this one right here is kind of holding it. So we'll see what happens at the two 15s. But if this candle goes red, I'm out. I'm good. I've seen enough. Yep. All I want to do is just put my break even in at 210 and let this thing work. There we go. All right, looking for the break over the 217s, and then the 210s will be my out. Wow, another failure? Come on now. Yeah, that's not looking too good. Okay, so the body of this candle is, yeah, the 210. So I put 209 as an out. It keeps playing here. I feel a slam coming. Looking for it to get back over the what is this, the 13, 14 area. So put that 210 in. Give me a couple of cents of protection. Oh wow, opening up a little bit high there. We'll see if we get stopped out on 208s. Yep, stopped out right there. $10 loss. Yeah, I just don't like the way it was just chopping around. It would not break VWAP. High here's the 214s. 15-minute, not looking as attractive now. Don't know why. Just wanted to not break, but okay. We'll deal with that. 209s now on the bids. Our chart continue to pull red to green moves. 209s. Continues to try to look upward. Can we get an entry here? And I can use the bottom of this candle as out now. Looks like it's going to be unpredictable. Again, the bottom of this one's 208s again, 208s. Can we see 212s back up there? This one might be a grinding one that's not going to give me what I want. But I'm like, man, the opportunity looks like it's there, but just continues to, now it's on the 210s again. Could risk down here to the 207, so it's a 3-cent risk. See 209s coming down there. Will we see 208s? There's 208s. And now the hour is red, the 15-minute is red, and the 5-minute is red, so I can't do anything here. Continues to hold the 210s again. 18,000 shares at the 208s here on the bid. May give it another chance here over the 210s. Can we see the 11s? Oh, market 250. Because I believe it's going to go. It's just holding these levels, running into 10,000 shares there at the 210s. You know what? This isn't worth it. This thing's taking this much time down here. Even if it does blast off, I mean, it'll be an unpredictable blast off. I may just need to size down. I can give it a play, but I'll size down. I'm not gonna kill myself in this one. 209s, 208s. Continue to fail and flop and do all these things. Have a bottom here at the 207s once again. Really want to see it play within this range. On the hour chart, it's got a little trend. Oh, wow. Now you want to get up. 210s holding there. I think I'm going to take this. 210 hold. Yeah, and use the bottom of this as out. 150 in, 207 as my bottom. Man, this thing is doing the most. And we'll be out down there at the bottom of this candle if it wants to go red. So 207. Sell. And looking for it to stay up here if it can break. Only got 150 shares. Risk on this one would be a 5-cent risk. But it's held this level multiple times. Plenty of time for people to get in. And it's come up here to this downtrend on the 15. And it's coming back within the channel. So I am definitely going to give it at least a little chance to push back in here. Again, finding some pressure around here. 213s. Break of the, it's 4 cents away from the break of the 217. Hour chart nice and green, looking for that push up here. Can we see those 12 start to hold? This thing has had all day to do something. But wants to fail, knock me out for a small loss, it can do it. Back to the 210s. Can we see those 212s one more time? 18,000 at the 210s. Two 11s back up there. Okay, looking like we want to push a little bit. Don't see the 212s on the bid. Don't see 212s on the tape. Two 11s. All right, so yeah, this thing is way too flat. The bottom of this low is a 208. 208 for 150 shares. I will get down and out. Well, looks like it's going to try to come down there before I even put my stop in. I'm not about to take the stop out now, though. Red on the hour chart. Just not getting that buying pressure that I thought it was going to get. Two 10s holding there a little bit. Yeah, this is a lot of selling pressure over the top. I don't know if it'll be able to survive this. At this point, 209 will be my out. Just reducing the risk now to the downside. 209. If it can break back up. Want to see it break a new high first, though. If it can. Come on, dude. This thing's taking way too long. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in at 209 for this 150. If it wants to stop me out, go ahead. Right under the 210, I'm out. $17 loss on the day. I'm not about to play with that. Yeah, way too flat. But yep, those are my trades for today. Just did not want to pick up out of this consolidation. So definitely just took three trades, but none of them wanted to go. So whatever. We'll be back on next week. But yeah, $20 loss on the day basically. Just did not do what I wanted it to do, and continued. It had the 210s up there a couple of times, but it just would not break back into this range of shorts. But anyway, I am about to shut it down. I'm probably not going to take any more trades today. So yeah, if you guys are going to continue trading, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Um, look for something with some volume, some catalysts. Drug was one of those, it can go either way, man. Every time. Look at it. It's picking back up. It's too unpredictable. I'm good. I'm not gonna mess with it. But anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Trying to get some low buys on drug, see if it can push back in, but No keys in the ignition, no go on it. PIXY ended up going back to the 17s. Didn't really have a whole lot of volume on the day, but did make an impressive move up. Um, but yeah, let me look back over the scans real quick. Drug, Ape, PXMD, AHI jumped up there for a little bit from the 81 cents up here. So advanced human imaging shares were up. Agrees to acquire, so that's acquisition. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm about to go and get me something to eat and go probably do some work. But yeah, just gave the market a chance on a Friday, and it did not want to do anything for me. Um, we also have our Discord that we're active in. We continue to follow stocks during the day, continue commentary over there on the Discord. I'm in the day trading chat a whole lot. Um, you also see other members here that you see in the YouTube chat there in the Discord. Um, you can also check out the Framework Fortune home channel. You can check out the Framework Fortune crypto channel if you're interested in getting into cryptos, learning more about cryptos. You can also check out Reliable Rudy's channel, which he does stock analysis, and he trades mid to large cap stocks. Is this thing getting bought back up or something? What's going on? This is a double bottom. Hold up. Let me go ahead and pop in here and put my low risk trade in here of 119 shares. This thing's getting bought back up for some reason right off this double bottom. So 199 could be the spot. Interesting. The hour is red though. Do I want to risk off this level of the $2? It's only 5 cents. Of course I'm gonna risk that. 5 cents. If it breaks down $2, I'm out. So I got 115 shares there, and I will let that live on that double bottom. And I will sell that at the 199 breakdown. Anyway, let me continue talking. What was I saying? Media Network, Reliable Rudy, Stunks and Chumps Gaming also has a channel as well. She has a gaming channel, the Play to Earn Gaming. Who else? What else? Also, I use TraderSync to journal my trades and everything to kind of see my winners and losers. Really interested in this double bottom to see how it plays out though. Only got 115 shares now. Looking for any kind of retracement back up, that would be nice. But very unpredictable stock, man. Risking that 5 cents here. In at the 205, will I get stopped here? Can it hold up the 205s is the question. Stop is at 199. So 6 cents, I guess. But anyway, yeah. It's one of those weird days you never know what can happen. I mean, just try to take low risk trades. I mean, I'm risking 5 cents on this one. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm going to let it ride and see if it can hold up and try to backfire. But, you know, this is one of those that has been unpredictable in the past. Has had large pops and drops and things like that. But, hey, I'm gonna give it a chance on low risk. But I do need to shut this thing down. I will just update you guys in the Discord, I guess, if I get stopped out. If it drops below 2, you know I got stopped out. 199 is my stop. So, you know, it may happen right here. That's why I'm talking to see if it happens. Looks like it's gonna happen. Are you gonna stop me? I just like that double bottom. I gave it a chance on that one, but at least I don't have 300 shares. Only down $6 on this trade, so. Yep, looking like it's gonna stop me out though. Getting weaker and weaker. 15 minutes shouldn't close that or open that low. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get pushed out of this trade real nice and sweet. Well, that's another hold point at the $2. Doesn't mean it's gonna hold up though. But yeah, I gotta get off of here. You guys have a great weekend. It's gonna be a long weekend. If you're gonna continue to trade, be careful. Try to trade low risk. Like I said, I'm risking like maybe 10 cents on these, especially when I had like 300 to 600 shares. I'm doing like 10 cents, 30 to 60 bucks. But one like this that I have 100 shares, you know, but I do have my line in the sand. It doesn't matter. I'm not putting 10 cents on this one if it breaks down to $2 because it's had plenty of time, and this is a double bottom play on the 15. So, whatever. Congratulations for DB trading PIXY today. Nice gains on that one. Who else did I see in the chats? Y'all are looking at Veru. Veru popping up there off the bottoms. Had a nice little bottom down there. Not seeing anything that I like anymore. This thing continues to hold up this $2. Oh, here comes the text. And the messages. Uh-oh. It is 10 o'clock, so it's kind of late for these anyway. Let's see what we got. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, yeah, I got to get off of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me drop that link to the TraderSync journal as well. There we go. Well, if it starts to wake up, drug could do something, but I'm not betting everything on it anymore. I really I saw the volume fall off, and it's one of those that could just grind lower on a Friday rather than getting bought up, especially with something. Is anything else challenging drug on volume? Nope, it's got 45 million. It's the largest volume mover on the day. So I don't really see anything challenging it, but you know, it can go either way. It can dive a lot. I'm just gonna leave that stop in there. Anyway, I am about to get off of here for real this time. For real, for real, for real. I need to stop looking at this stuff. All right. And as always, you guys can check out everything that I've said, and the TraderSync journal does offer a trial period or whatever. You can go and test out. It is AI developed, so, or not AI developed, it is AI implementation that keeps up with your trades, keeps up, and also can do live replays and things like that of how you entered and everything, especially if you're on TOS. Now, one thing that I didn't like about it is TOS. Now, TOS gets automatic entries. So let's say if you have your entries in TOS, it automatically imports them into TraderSync. Charles Schwab doesn't have that availability yet, so I'm waiting on that and waiting to see what that wants to do throughout, the next couple of months, years, whatever, how they develop it. But TOS automatic sync. Every trade you take goes straight to the journal. But yeah, that is it for me today. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. Keep your head on a swivel. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.